Okay, we're running out of battery here. Hopefully we won't run into any more wise asses. But what we have here is the tulips, the Blue Mosque, and it's a rainy, cold day. First part of April. Yesterday was very warm, and much nicer day to come visit. There's a tram. The Turkish trams are clean, fast, and very reliable. These come by about every 7 minutes. There's a subway at the end of that line. Just take you where you want, and this is the Hagia Sophia. Wasn't willing to take my shoes off again as we're freezing today, so I opted to wait for the tour to go through there, and I'll catch them on the exit on the way out. In the meantime, I'll walk around the square here. If we get closer to the place, maybe I'll catch one of the guys coming up as I come by, trying to help me out. Speak very good English, and I'm sure they'll find me a ticket in there. I don't think they'll find me a way to get in there and not take off my shoes though. So these are little kiosks, pretzels. They have chocolate, sweets, all kinds of stuff that goes in there. These are the other little stands for rugs and stuff. There's another one up there selling corn, grilled corn. It smells great. A favorite in many of the fairs back in the U.S. Bus transportation here is frequent and very easy to take. There goes another tram back the other way. So we took that several times to get back and forth. The tulips, believe it or not, are looking beautiful today. Today, or this week, I think, starts the tulip festival here. And there were tulips grown in the early ages here for different reasons, but there was a Turkish tulip, and I don't know the entire history, but I had to find it. That's what the Turkish like, that fountains coming up regardless of how cold it is. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, perhaps. Don't know if it will. It might be nice if it does. We'll get some video of snow inside of Turkey. Lovely place. I hope more people will come to visit. The other night we were taking pictures of the mosque all lit up. Absolutely gorgeous with the lights, and the fountain came on. So I was fortunate enough to get a shot over by that room. It wasn't near as windy nor as cold. There's another tram. You see, they come by very frequently. I'm hoping to find a little piece of windbreak here. There's the fountains again. Almost as frequent as the trams. This is a bathhouse. Oh, we got a lot of water over here. Doesn't look like we're going to traverse that today. Have to go back on the other side and get out there. Alright, well, I'll see if there's anything else interesting outside here. If not, we'll cut for a little while, and then we'll be going back to the Spice Mart later, Bazaar later this afternoon. I'll bring you back through there. Maybe we'll get some negotiating going on the GoPro. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, you can see some of the fresco painting up there. It's under renovation still here. But just imagine this space. This staircase. Absolutely beautiful. We should have some more light on these doors. They look spectacular. See if we can get it from a better angle here. Big, thick wooden doors. You can see the brick up close here and the work we've got. I don't know if that's a crack or an expansion joint. Do they know about expansion joints back then? They must have. They built these big walls like this. They certainly buttressed these things up. Those look like metal doors. They changed around a bit. It's just a typical cathedral back a couple centuries ago. These tiles. We saw a guy leaving one of the mosque, the Blue Mosque, they were carrying 2 stones. Relatively half this size. Both of them were on a forklift, and that was maxing that forklift out. So, doing this stuff by hand years ago was real talent. It's all done hand carved. Little piece missing up there. Columns. So this base is changed a bit there, but it's still holding this thing up some. Humidity plays a big part in taking some of these things apart. It's just spectacular design and craftsmanship. It's fabulous up there. So as it converted to a mosque, all the paintings, icons, and those types of things had to be taken out. And we just heard some history that the president took it from a museum and lost a lot of money on it, but turned it back into a mosque and won the election 20 years ago. 96% of the people in Istanbul are Muslim. And apparently the Ataturk kept this conversion, although all the other churches have been returned to churches after they built a mosque in place of them. But this one was kept as a symbol of the conquering of the Byzantine Empire. So when the president turned it back, there were a lot of people in favor of doing that. Interesting history that comes out of these tours sometimes. And that's the other group.
So they treat the building like a muscle car. This is how it's continued to survive.
Protect my guide's information by not showing his face right now. I'm just kidding. GoPro, stop recording.
This is Hagia Irene or St. Irene's Church.
This is St. Irene Church. It's Originally it was built as a cathedral, and I guess it's getting some work done now, but they've converted it to a mosque, and now it's a museum.
Wow. It's like the catacombs.
Yeah. Workmanship from hundreds of years ago. And architectural wonders that these things have just hung around. Lasted through earthquakes. And
Like the catacombs.
there's it looks like an amphitheater up there.
Yeah.
I think right here is a good spot.
There's some of the ceiling. That's the
Church of Aya Irene.
Aya Irene is the name of the church.
Most of the people.
I did.
You can see where some of the painting was up there. So Aya is Hagia, sacred. Sophia is wisdom, Church of Divine Wisdom.
Means the Church of Divine Peace. The Church of Divine Peace. Most of them dating back to the same time period, 6th century. That was the time period of the Byzantine Emperor Justinian the Great. So he benefited quite a lot from these churches. He was a devout Christian, yes, yes. And most of the church buildings was formerly made as basilica.